Friends, welcome back. Hand of the day, May 1st, new month. Excited about that. April sucked for me in terms of results. March sucked too, so maybe we'll get on a little run. This hand, we got put in a really tough spot with a hand good enough to go to the river with. GTO Wizard wants me to bluff the river. I don't think it's a good idea. Let's see how it plays out. All right. Ace 5 suited on the button. Love this hand in this spot. We get a raise from under the gun 1. Note this person's stats only raises 13% of hands, only plays 19% of hand, raise first and 18%. It's pretty snug, pretty tight. It's not like overly passive, but it's pretty tight. So when they raise, I'm already like, eek. That's probably pretty strong hand. So I think my only option is to call with ace 5 suited here. Yeah. I think against a looser player, somebody who raises too much, I probably would 3-bet this, at least consider it. But in this case, I just call and the blinds fold. The flop is 10-10-3. Not bad. We got a backdoor flush draw. Overcard. Our opponent should be betting this board quite a bit, I think. You can see they're basically betting every hand with some checks mixed in. 16% check, 84% bet. They should be betting a third pot or half pot. So then this happens. They check. So then ace 5 of spades, I think, likes to bet. I previously wouldn't have found this bet. And the reason I like betting this hand specifically is because I've got a backdoor nut flush draw. And I've got an overcard, and I got a little bit of interaction with the 3. Not a ton, but there's a backdoor or a backdoor straight draw there too. So it felt like a good spot to start to put in some money, and if I gain equity on the turn, then I'm probably just gonna keep going depending upon what my opponent does. So I bet a third pot. Let's see if that was right. Yeah, 20% or 33% pot. Good bet. And I could check, but I'm just not going to. If they're too passive, I might be able to bluff them off depending upon how this runs out. So they call. All right, cool. Now Jack comes off, Jack of spades. That might appear to be a good card for me, but I don't think it is. Because they got King Jack and Ace Jack and Queen Jack, and I don't know if they have a lot of Jack 10, but they have a fair amount of Jacks. So it's not a great card for us, even though the flush draw is now there. Then this happens. Opponent now leads into us. Looks like a jack, right? How's it anything but a jack? You can see they're supposed to check. Now that they've given up the aggression on the flop, they're supposed to check, and now they come out and bet half pot. So I think I'm behind in chasing at this point. And then I'm also wondering, would they have checked like Jack 10 of diamonds, Jack 10 of hearts as a sneak attack? Maybe that's monsters under the bed thinking. I think the most likely hand is ace jack, but I can't go anywhere. I got a nut flush draw. So you can see here, ace 5 of spades, I could actually raise. I don't like a raise. Maybe against somebody who's going to have more bluffs, but I don't like a raise. So I decided just to call. And then the river's a brick for us. And now the hand gets weirder and the opponent checks. I hate it. I hate it. So GTO Wizard, I just think this is a terrible idea. All in. Who wants me to shove with a missed flush draw ace high? And I guess I'm targeting what? I don't think they're folding a jack. For pot size bet, I don't think they're folding a jack. So I gave up. I decided to check it back. Said to hell with it. I think you got a jack. And I was right. Ace jack of hearts. So, and I think this is a good hand because the takeaway for me here is you have to remember that GTO Wizard is assuming you're you're playing optimally with suggestions that GTO Wizard makes based on your opponent also playing optimally, meaning they've got balances of bluffs and strong hands. And that's just, I mean, if you're playing against somebody really good, then yeah, they're going to have that. But like $11 tournament online, somebody who's generally fairly nitty, and then all of a sudden they retake the aggression on the turn, you're probably in trouble. So GTO is a guideline, not GTO is the Bible. All right, friends, we will stop there. See you next time.